It's like, that's not gonna happen. Ew, this one's got moldy bits in it. Hi guys! So today I'm going to be talking about something very exciting because I have so much to say on the topic. Fix my pony. And I feel like a Spice Girl today. Channeling my Baby Spice. I don't know what girl didn't want to be Baby Spice. Today we're going to be talking about my juice cleanse experience. I did a juice cleanse about 2 weeks ago and I wanted to talk about how my experience went and recommendations and would I recommend it, so on and so forth. And I want to be honest with you guys, talk about the juices, talk about the process, talk about my experience, and overall, like, would I recommend it. So why don't we just get right into it. And I first want to talk about why people do juice cleanses and why I did my juice cleanse. A lot of people do juice cleanses because they believe they're going to lose weight on it. Personally, I didn't lose a single pound on my juice cleanse. I would say that I am a very healthy person just with like my genes, and naturally I am lucky in that way where I like don't have a problem going to the bathroom and I poop like a mofo basically. So I don't really have problems with that, and a lot of the times that's why people go on juice cleanses. For me, I was more interested in the like cleaning out of the toxins process. I was kind of thinking about it in the back of my mind. I heard about a program in Vancouver that I could try, and I didn't do a whole lot of research into other people's experience or like this particular juice cleanse or anything like that. I basically just like heard about it, got into my head that I should do it, and then I went to a naturopath, which I've been going to a naturopath now because I have had some health issues just with allergies and eczema and things like that I've talked about before. And I went to a naturopath to see like what was happening with my body basically. Why am I getting all these like allergic reactions? Why is my body kind of like shutting down basically? So I'm actually on a series of different pills right now, and hopefully that will correct my system. And I can do a whole nother video about naturopath if you want. If you don't even know what it is, I can totally talk about it. But anyways, I asked my naturopath, like, would it be okay or a good idea for me to do a juice cleanse? And she said, you know, it wouldn't hurt and it wouldn't be harmful to your body just as long as you're taking care of yourself along the way. So I was like, oh, okay, juice cleanse, whatever. So I ordered my juice cleanse. Juice cleanses are really super expensive because they are literally just fruits and vegetables, and sometimes you have a nut milk in there somewhere. So it's basically just all raw ingredients. The juices that I were using were cold press, which means that they are keeping all the nutrients in. A lot of the time when you juice stuff at home, you lose a lot of the nutrients because you're losing the pulp, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way things are. That's why I like smoothies, because you can just blend the whole thing in and not lose any of the delicious wonderfulness of the whole fruit. The juices are actually made by the Juice Truck, which I will link all the website, everything down below so you guys can read about it. It's $195 for 3 days, which is the one I did. They also have, I believe, a 5-day and a 7-day, and I think they even have a 14-day one, to be honest with you. And this is what one of the juices looks like. So it's like a fairly large size. This one's 475 milliliters. Some of the other ones are 500 milliliters, so just like big juices. You had 7 juices in a day. Mine was 7 juices. I know a lot of other ones I've seen are 5 and 6. I've actually never seen any other juice cleanse that was 7 juices. But I had 7 juices in a day, and it was a lot at first. Like, I really had a hard time like planning out all my juices, because usually like my routine would be to like wake up, have breakfast, go to the gym, have lunch, you know, do stuff throughout my day, and then have dinner. So I'm only used to really eating 3 main things in my day. So this was kind of hard to like actually like, I need to drink a juice now, I need to drink a juice now. And basically how I did it was I timed it every 2 hours I drank a juice. And I found it really easy to maintain that while I was at home. But one of the days I had to work, and I found it nearly impossible to manage the juices. And if you have a job where you're in customer service, where you're having to actually deal with people all day, it's very difficult to actually take time out of your day and be like, oh no, sorry, I have to go drink a juice. Like, no, it's kind of nearly impossible to do that. So I had a really hard time with that. Now, I will say that I would not recommend this particular juice cleanse, especially if you're like a beginner like I am. If the juices, like, honestly, and I think this was the hardest part for me, were not tasty. Like, they didn't taste good. They were 100% vegetable based. There was very little fruit in majority of them. I think there was like 2 or 3 of them that were actually like sweet, which was like so nice at the end of this like disgusting thing to have like 3 like sweeter juices in a day. That's out of 7. That's a lot of juice. So there was 2 specific juices that I actually despise. And I'm like a pretty easy eater. Like, I'll pretty much eat anything, and I could not drink these juices. And even the last day, like, you think I would get used to it, but like the last day I could not actually drink this juice, and I ended up not even drinking it because I could not stomach it. And that's the way it's gonna be, especially if you do a juice cleanse like this. It's not like every juice is like 100% fruits or yummy and sweet. These juices were not tasty for me. A lot of people enjoy them. I really don't like cucumber. For some reason, I love cucumber taste, but I hate cucumber smell. And when I was drinking the juices, that's like all I got was cucumber and celery, and it was very, very overpowering and quite nasty. I actually really didn't think it was gonna be that difficult, but I have had some like weird health issues where I don't eat a lot of different things, and I've also had like some sort of like blood sugar problems where when I don't eat enough food in a certain amount of time, I get like really, really weird and things just happen and it's just weird. So this juice cleanse really, really was hard for me. I did not complete the juice cleanse. I stopped my juice cleanse on the second day, end of second day, and the reason was because I actually almost blacked out in the shower, which was terrifying, and I wasn't even like feeling hunger. I was just feeling like literal discomfort. Like I just felt uncomfortable, and it was really bad. I started getting a migraine. I started kind of feeling just like not myself at all. Like I just felt so strange. My sister did the juice cleanse like a week or so after me, and she did so well, but she continued to eat raw food. So she would eat vegetables, fruit, and she ate nuts. So for me, I literally did not eat anything. And I will say to you guys, it was so hard. Not even just the not eating part, but like actually functioning on just drinking like a juice. I have watched so many other women on YouTube, like while I was doing my juice cleanse, I was like, am I the only one who's really struggled with this? I watched so many people's videos and they were like, I feel great, like I feel so great, blah, blah, blah. And I think that everybody's different and everybody reacts differently to different things. And I think because I'm so low on so many other things in my diet that my body kind of just like wanted to shut down. And I've been told like it's normal to get headaches and stuff, but I know myself enough to know that at this point when I was on my second day, like I was not myself. Like I was totally incapable of living. After the second day, the third day, I actually went to work and I was continuing to drink the juices, but I was also going to eat raw food. So I was just going to eat veggies and stuff and lean protein because I was really needing protein, and I could not function at work. And I'm not even lying to you guys, I'm normally like a pretty intense person at work. I could not do anything. I felt like I wasn't like myself. I felt like something was going on with me, and I even said to the girls at work, like, I don't know what's happening with myself, but I just feel like you shouldn't tell me to do anything like too intense because I just feel like I'm gonna mess it up. And honestly, I did. Like that whole day was such a struggle for me. I had no energy. Right after the juice cleanse, I got sick, and right after the juice cleanse, I had another health issue. So I've had like a really bad experience with the juice cleanse. I don't know if it's just this juice cleanse, but I will tell you guys that I would be very careful about the juice cleanse you choose. Like really read up on it. I didn't, and I'm very like, I mean, it was $200. Like that sucks that that money, you know, went to something that, you know, didn't really help me in the end. Did it help me have more energy? Blah, blah, blah. No, I still feel the exact same as I did before. Now I'm like trying to think of what else I could do to, you know, like fix certain health issues that I have. But like, it was just not a good experience for me. I would recommend it though to people that are wanting to, you know, kickstart healthy eating. It really does like freak your body out and be like, whoa, like this is a little bit of nothing to survive on. If you're wanting to sort of change your diet, I mean, I think this would be helpful to do along with the process, because drinking a juice is a lot easier than eating the amount of veggies that are in the juice. So that's like a good start, I guess. But I think if you're eating super unhealthy, this would be a shock to your body, but I feel like you would deal with the side effects better. Whereas for someone like me who doesn't eat so many things and is on such a limited diet already, it was nearly impossible and just so hard. So I will say to you guys that it was quite the experience. I would never do a juice cleanse again, but I do want to start juicing. So like try and make my own juices, and just for fun, not as meal replacements, but just for like along with a meal or for a snack or something. So let me know if you guys have done a juice cleanse before, because literally I feel like I don't know anyone who's done a juice cleanse before other than myself, so my sister has now done it and she had a much better experience than I did. So let me know if you've done a juice cleanse before or if you've been thinking about doing a juice cleanse. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your thoughts about juice cleanses and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!